Mercury retrograde is in full swing because I recorded this and it didn't take. So, round two. Happy full moon in Virgo eclipse. We're going through it. Let me tell you, this week's been a doozy. So you're in good company, let me tell you. If you just feel tired or over it or like had big, massive changes in your life this week, embrace it. There's a massive clearing happening. I've had several people choose to go their own way. I always hear that Fleetwood Mac song, "Go Your Own Way." Some of them pretty sad for me, but totally understand. And the best thing you could ever do is just wish someone well and pray that they find their happiness, right? So, with that being said, the runes that came out, and I'm so sorry guys, it was all done, it was recorded, and it went away. So, first thing out is security, comfort, happiness, good social life. So, it's like the collective is focusing on what makes them happy, what makes them comfortable, what kind of life did they want to live. The reason why this is happening or why it's important, it's because it's an opportunity now to move in a new direction, to bring harmony into our lives. And also it's a period of that stillness period as well, like waiting that calmness before we move into a big new direction. The outcome, creativity, new beginnings, births, and marriages. So there's like this big preparation energy I'm getting, and clearing energy as well, about moving in a new direction, ending cycles, breaking patterns, and really embracing the energy. Okay. So let's go back to the beginning here, guys. So we got the Lovers and the Pilgrim. And I got a pilgrim, I like that what they kept saying was, we're in a pilgrimage of love, right? We're not only about how do we love ourselves, what does that look like, also about how do we love others, how do we unconditionally love others and embrace them. Like for instance, this whole situation, if you've had people where there's been a breakup or people moving for careers or family members passing away or whatever those things are for you, where there's now space where there wasn't, how do we unconditionally love that situation? Also, how do we enter into new relationships with a new lens about love and what that means to us going forward? How do we set healthy boundaries as well, where we can find people out in the universe that are in alignment with our vibration, as well. So being aware and mindful of that. The sacred symbols that came out were, get them from the bottom here. First card out was growth. We're all going through a huge growth pattern. I'm seeing like this spiral up to like a pivotal point where there's going to be a brand new beginning, right? Like you meet to the point and it's like an explosion I'm seeing. With this growth card. The next card that came out was soulmates, and I'm getting like we're creating and forging new bonds with people. Soulmates don't only mean romantic partnerships, right? Your best friend can be your soulmate, your parent, your sibling, your animals, whatever that means to you, embracing that. Also helping us to recognize our own divinity, that we are part of this sacred creation, that we are one, we are whole within the universe, within each other. We are never separate or apart. And trusting the knowledge that we're receiving. So the messages we're receiving in our everyday life, whether it's a synchronicity or it's a dream or messages that people are just coming and telling you that they're going in a different direction that serves their higher purpose or the direction they want to go in. Recognizing that and understanding that and releasing people with love, right? All right, in terms of tarot, the first card that came out was the Eight of Wands. It's about passionately moving forward in a brand new direction very quickly. Fire energy is like fast, passionate energy. It says good news travel. So you may be receiving some really good news now that there's been this massive clearing and there's room for this message to come in. Why? Because of Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is about loving ourselves, coming into union with ourselves, and also new opportunities to share our love with others, to create harmony, to create peace. With this dove, you can see it says love, relationships, beginnings, right? So you're getting a new opportunity to start fresh on your journey, whatever that means for you. Take it as it resonates. How you're being helped is the Strength card, right? The universe is helping us to be courageous in this endeavor. I can never say that word right. It says courage, strength, and control, right? We're having courage to step into this next timeline, this next phase of our lives. Even though it may be super difficult for people, it's all about recognizing that this is for our higher good. Rejection is protection, right? And that whole like let them or let it and let me perspective of stepping into the path that we are being asked to take. And that's where I'm getting like that massive like clearing tower energy as well. What we don't see coming is this Devil card, and that there's going to be a lot of temptation to go back to our old ways, to go back into the cycle where it's comfortable, whatever that is for us, and recognizing those opportunities to do something different. You're going to be tested. Be aware of that. Our advice is to take this opportunity and start fresh. Ace of Wands. It's all about new beginnings, shedding that old skin, passionately moving forward in a new direction, embracing our passions, whatever that might be. Like, I just saw country line dancing, guys. I don't know. And then the outcome is the moon. It's finally seeing past illusions, right? Also, it's like calling our own BS, right? I'm having a lot of like personal reflection about like how did I contribute to the situations that I'm in. It's all about what we allow and being aware of that and having stronger, better boundaries that are in alignment with what we want truly in our life and not settling for less than that. Look bigger, you know, look past the illusions, look that shadow side of us in the face and say, I'm not going to do that anymore. Dreamer, intuition, shadow. So that howling in the moon. This moon is literally going to like break us open. I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, Death card, massive transformations. It says transformation, new beginnings, change, and endings, right? So that clearing energy, as one door closes, a window opens, right? Helping us to see clearer, Queen of Swords, seeing things from a higher perspective, having that strength and ambition to go after our dreams and our visions. Chariot card, passionately moving forward in a very balanced manner. Journey, success, and progress. To reconcile the past. You may reconcile some relationships and heal them because you are in a better place and more have had enough time for growth to be able to move in that direction. Six of Swords, moving in a new direction that's way calmer after a time of heartache and pain. Five of Pentacles is like struggle, hardship, being left out in the cold, or feeling abandoned, and finally making that tough decision to move in a new direction. Two of Wands, that leads you back to Nine of Cups, which is an opportunity to share your love, to bring love in, and to recognize the importance of all of that. Okay, with all of that being said, let's see, what do we get from angels and ancestors? Final card, Spirit, for this full moon. Shield, Maiden, make plans and focus, right? Have good boundaries, make plans, set your intention, manifest the heck out of this moon. We got it. Namaste.